All right, here we are, episode 199. This is episode 200 Eve.
200 Eve.
And this is Christmas Eve. As we record this, it's December the 24th at 6:53 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Cheers.
And we are drinking some delicious 15-year-old Double Oak?
Double Oak Macallan.
Double Oak Macallan.
The Macallan.
Cheers. There's just no substitute for that. Macallan just has its own thing.
And I want to hit on that just a little bit because
Hit on it.
I'm in some Facebook groups. There's a group on Facebook for anything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in some single malt Scotch groups, and I'm also in some bourbon groups. The Scotch groups, they shit on Macallan all the time.
What?
Constantly.
Have they ever tried it?
They are always crapping all over Macallan, and I figured it out. I was like, "What? No, that And then I get it. It's not because they don't like the taste of it. They call it overpriced. They call it overmarketed. They say they're the big guy. So basically, they're they hate the.
So to them, it's like the Coca-Cola of
it's
Scotch.
the Coca-Cola of Scotch. They don't like Taylor.
It's the Budweiser of.
Yeah, they don't like Taylor Swift. They don't like Dallas Cowboys. They don't like Macallan. Anything popular,
You think Dallas is popular?
What?
Like used
it's
to
like
be.
it used to be.
Like what was that race car driver?
It's Jeff
Gordon.
Gordon. Just Jeff
It's the
Gordon.
Jeff Gordon
It's
of-
Jeff Gordon of Scotches. But to me, it's not. I mean, it's not. I would
don't
say
really see it that
if
way.
somebody says, it bothers me to no end when he's watching a movie. It's like, I'll have a Scotch, and then they pull, and like, they don't. Oh, you know how many different kinds that is? You just went to a bar. I mean,
Well, they'll just go to a bar and the movie say, "Give me a beer."
they give me a beer. Well,
Do try that at a bar.
Be more
They're just
specific.
gonna look at you like,
But,
okay.
but most of the times when they do the movie, they pulling Johnny Walker off the shelf, which is over marketing. Which
That is the John Cena of Scotch.
It is crap. It is not John Cena. It is like,
Well, it's just the overly.
oh yeah, it's the pop.
commercialized.
It's Taylor Swift.
Dude, I cannot name you. I know one Taylor Swift song, and you know why I know it? It's the one. Dun, 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 you
I
belong
really
to me. Only reason I know is they did a heavy metal version of it. It actually sounded pretty cool.
And think about it, I have no problem with Taylor Swift. It's just not my kind of music. She writes her
Yeah.
own stuff.
I'm sure she's great,
She plays her
but-
own music. She plays the guitar. She's great, but
Oh, she does play guitar.
she,
That gives her
yeah,
cool
she does play
points.
guitar. Yeah, I mean, she can. She
Yeah.
don't now, because she,
But she's a.
But she can. She's
write
capable.
her
She's
own
a
songs
musician.
And play
She
her own
is, so-
instruments and stuff. That's cool.
they didn't say, "Hey, hot chick, sing these notes over this track we recorded for you." No, she can actually do her own stuff. How is Real Pop Culture having a discussion about Taylor Swift? Are we Swifties now?
Is that what they call
I think so.
Well, see, in the world we're in, when you say Swifty, it's like get Swifty, which is
Yeah.
a Rick and Morty thing.
And,
So that brings it back home.
When I was, those roasts they do of people. They was doing a roast of Justin Bieber. I think it was. I can't remember which roast it was.
baby?
When they do those roasts, they roast everybody that's there.
Oh yeah,
Well, Jewel was there. Jewel, the singer from the '90s, and
I know her because she was on Joe Rogan.
she called her Trailer Swift.
Trailer Swift. Wow. Man,
I was like, that's pretty good.
that is pretty good. That one guy, the bald guy, God, what's his name? He's on like every roast. Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross. He starts them. That's his thing.
Oh my God, he is so funny, dude. Like one time, there's a video of him just walking the streets of like Los Angeles or something with a mic and a camera, and he's just walking up to people and roasting them. And the funniest one was the simplest one. He walked past this truck that was pulled over, and the guy on the passenger side was leaned up against had his head propped up close to the window, asleep. And he kind of walked past the truck and then stopped and went back and knocked on the window. And the guy rolled down the window and goes, "Hey, man, you told me to wake you up when you hit rock bottom." And then just kept walking. I was like, damn, man, that is savage and hilarious. Like, it's good when you want them to roast you. Like, I would like for him to roast me.
Oh no, I'll get my feelings.
I have
hurt.
too much material, though. I'm an easy target.
Yeah.
I mean, you could like, do different themes of roasting me.
Oh yeah, I could be roasted. Everybody can be roasted.
Yeah.
I mean,
nobody's unroastable.
I got a forehead like a Volkswagen Beetle. I mean, I roast myself.
Oh, well, that's what half of this podcast is me shitting on me. But at least I'm realistic. What were we talking about? We're talking about Macallan.
We're talking about Macallan.
I think once you get into single malt scotch and you realize that the bottom shelf scotch is shit and you've got into that college of thought that You know what the Glens are. You know your Macallan. You know how to have a conversation about the notes and the flavor and the peatiness and the different barrel aged
Yeah.
stuff. Like once you get into that school of thought, I think there's no such thing as sell out or
Oh yeah,
you're beyond that train of thought.
It's good Scotch. Is there? I mean, we're drinking the 15-year-old, and yes, and it's a pricey 15-year-old.
Yeah.
We normally would get the 12 sherry cask. Is it?
And they say it's overpriced. A bottle of 12-year-old Macallan, which is amazing, is what, 60, 70 bucks?
It used to be when we first started. Now it's around. It's close to 90 now.
Okay.
I've seen it at 90.
Monkey Shoulder's still $40 though.
Monkey still is still $40, and that's here. If you go down on the coast to get it, it's $29.
Damn. That's what's so crazy to me about, like, I was gonna get they had those. You've been to the depot enough to see on the behind the counter up kind of high? There's a pint of 12-year-old one of the Glens.
Yeah.
And I've thought about buying that so many times, and I've even asked them a couple times how much it was, and I'm like, for like $7 more, I can get a whole full size bottle of Monkey Shoulder.
A good Glen tastes better than Monkey Shoulder, though. But yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're getting a whole bottle of good
yeah.
Scotch versus a pint. So for the money, I'm gonna pay the $6. But yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, every group has, I guess, like a ranking of like everybody's gonna shit on something.
Yeah, exactly. They are.
You know.
I mean, I've heard people shit on Jack Daniels, and Jim Beam. I ain't drinking Crown. I'd shit on Crown. I don't like Crown. I
I like Crown, just
So-
a regular. And as bad as I hate to admit it, because I'll shit on flavored whiskey all day.
all day long.
The only flavor of whiskey I like is whiskey flavored whiskey.
Yes.
Okay, well, Nikki brought over a bottle of Crown Royal Peach one night. And, I did my whole, I ain't drinking that shit. And she's like, just try it. I was like, damn it.
I can see where it would have its place.
Pretty good.
You snow
I haven't bought any.
I mean, yeah. But we're sipping it neat.
I don't like the caramel. I don't like I hate the apple.
Apple's horrible.
It tastes, ugh. Yeah, I can't do flavored whiskeys. I don't understand it, really.
It's people who want to get drunk don't like the taste of whiskey. That's what it's for. That's what.
Just buy some vodka.
It's
or
like
make-
Jack
make
and Coke.
Get
That's
a
why.
mudslide.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And we're real excited about the fact that we've made it to almost 200 episodes. And this will be out before New Year's Day. We're trying to drop episode 200 on or close to. I like the idea of the 200th episode being the first episode of a new year.
So you want the 200 to be the first, not the 200, not 201?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we'd have time to get 200 out in a week when we're just doing 199 right now.
Right.
One thing I wanted to talk about since it is Christmas Eve is like we always bring up favorite movies, and sometimes we do lists. I thought about doing lists, but everybody's got a lot going on. We had a very successful Halloween list this year. Like a lot of people participated, and it was shared a lot. The episode, a lot of people listened to it. And a lot of people shared it on social media, and that's why it got.
You got a lot of feedback on social media.
Got a lot of feedback, and really excited about that. But I'll tell you, like everybody's got like their go-to favorite Christmas movies.
Yes.
Are we going to have to argue about whether or not Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
Bruce Willis said it's not.
He did say it's not, but he was also at a roast.
But that's not the first action Christmas movie.
No.
Rambo First Blood was during Christmas time.
Yeah, you're right.
So nobody really talks about it.
I don't know. You're right. The way I look at it is if Christmas has anything to do with the plot of the movie,
Right.
if it's interwoven into it. And I think with Die Hard, it was very much woven into the story because he was coming home for Christmas
Right.
when this happened. He was coming to see the ex-wife and kids
Exactly.
for
And
Christmas.
I would, to bring a movie this, I guess, we may have discussed it on here before. This more podcast related. Gremlins.
Oh, that is so funny because I was just fixing I got a whole long thing about Gremlins, and we can go ahead and start that if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Christmas
I
movie.
absolutely love that movie. Okay,
Yes.
let me put that disclaimer out there before I say what I'm about to say, because I didn't ruin the movie for myself, but I realized this huge big problem with that movie. Still, I love it. I mean, it's horror, it's sci-fi, it's Christmas. It's funny. It's scary. Like there's some parts of it like
It's got that hot chick from
who's the
Fast Time
most
at Ridgemont High.
brutal? Oh yeah, who's the most brutal badass in that whole movie? Billy's mom, dude. She put a gremlin in the mixer, chopped it up, and then microwaved one.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Billy's mom.
No. There's yeah, she put it in the blender.
It spun green blood everywhere.
Everywhere.
It did not even like
Didn't even bat an eye.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't bat an eye. She's the hero of that movie. But here's my only problem with it. Again, I still love it. I love that movie. I watch it anytime. I watched it the other day, and I wished I hadn't like realized this and how the three rules. Okay, the problem with the movie is the three rules. The first one's not that bad. They hate bright lights and don't get them in the sunlight. It can
Right.
kill them. Okay, you're on like the third planet from the sun. First of all, it's a bad place to have gremlins if the sunlight will kill them.
Right.
And there's a lot of radiation in even not natural lighting, but artificial lighting
Right.
that simulates the same kind of radiation that sunlight does. So
It's got to be a certain kind of bulb.
yeah, but so that one's not that bad. This is where 2 and 3 really start to be a problem. You can't get them wet.
Right.
You realize you're inhaling water right now. Like how many molecules of water has to get on Gizmo before he starts popping out little fuzzy balls?
I think there has to be I don't know, maybe it's a saturation level.
This planet is mostly water.
Yeah, but-
our bodies are mostly water. Water periodically falls from the sky.
And the whole entire setting of that entire
With
for the
snow.
whole it's snow. The whole
You know what
movie.
snow is?
It's water.
Frozen water.
Yeah. It's but I'm
Like
gonna,
the water is everywhere, dude.
I don't know where they come up with I think sunlight was just bothered them and bright lights bothered them.
Well, Heaps People said they hate bright lights, but sunlight can kill them.
Okay. Well, there.
Because remember at the end they
yeah.
they shot the window or something.
Yes.
And that's what killed.
That's what killed the rest of them. Yeah,
They
that's
killed
right.
Spike.
I don't know. Maybe they kills vampires too. I mean,
Are they vampires? That's what another thing. I was gonna say.
maybe they're like some kind of vampiric pet.
All right, so we get the point of the water thing. Okay, this one's really bugs me. Don't feed them after midnight. It's always after midnight.
It's
after midnight right now from yesterday. They should have gave a time frame. You don't feed them from midnight to 5 a.m. I'm fine with that. But don't say don't feed them after midnight.
I think it's something to do with their circadian rhythm. Maybe I don't know. They
Yeah,
know
maybe
when
so. But what
yeah.
time zone are we talking to?
Whatever one you're in.
What if they're on an airplane and they go to take a bite of chicken?
Okay, broth, chicken broth.
I don't. Okay, I'm
gonna
nitpicking, but still, it's glaring at me now.
It's a kids show.
Yeah.
They wrote it in the script.
I mean, I'm 47. I still love the movie, but
Don't
that
feed
just
them.
bothers me now.
It's just a rule, just to make as a rule. Maybe.
I just think they could have put more thought into.
But what was the consequences of feeding after midnight?
They turned from the fuzzy cute ones to the green ones.
I thought that was. Oh, is that what it was?
That's when they went into cocoons.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, and here's something funny. When Billy was like, "Well, I fed him some chicken, but it was," and he goes, "Wait a minute," and they had chewed the cord in half.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just unplug it? You could have just unplugged it and it did the same thing.
Maybe it was just like a slash. I don't know. Maybe he just like slashed it.
It
with
looked
his-
all frayed up.
with
Like
his
they
claws.
spent a lot
Yeah.
of time gnawing on it, and they could have got electrocuted too.
That's probably another rule that caused something. Maybe the electrocution was part of the reason why.
Maybe the current got it flowing. Okay, one last thing, and I'll shut up about how I'm ruining Gremlins for everybody. The old man at the shop where he got Gizmo, he was like, "Mogwai not for sale, not at any price." And the little kid was like, "Grandpa, we really need the money." And he's like, and I'm thinking, okay, the Mogwai's not for sale. Try not putting it in a store where things
It's
are
all
for sale.
Yes.
Put him somewhere other than a store where you're selling things. Okay, that's it. I'm done shitting on Gremlins. I love the movie. I've already said it, so don't come at me like I hate Gremlins. I don't. I have a problem with the rules. They could have come up with, and I'm fine with rules. That's the cool part of the story. But they just could have come up with something like keep them away from mercury or something less common than water.
What are they going to eat? Thermometers?
Don't let him eat that thermometer, the old school thermometer. But yeah, I absolutely love that movie. I could watch anytime, and it is a Christmas movie. It is Christmas is a big part
It's a
of
big
that
part
story.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And evidently, the more water you get, because you were talking about maybe it's a threshold,
Right.
Because remember, the original thing is he had a jar with water in it for his paintbrushes,
Right.
And Corey Feldman knocked him over, and he made 5 or 6 more Gremlins. But now, when Striper jumped in the
likewise.
pool at the YMCA,
Oh Lord.
he made a whole army of them.
So it has the saturation level. There you go. Maybe if they're the moisture in the air, if they're like someplace like, I don't know, Mississippi. With the humidity,
Is 80%.
or something like Oregon with all the rain, maybe that's how they reproduce. Maybe that's their birth rate based on their region.
But didn't the guy, he took one of them to, it was like a professor that studied one of them. He just dropped him with one drop,
Yeah.
didn't he? And it made one, I think.
Did it make just one?
I think so. Or maybe it made, I can't remember. I know it made like 5 or 6 the first time, and then I think he just dropped a thing of water and made another one when he was showing somebody. And they were like, wow. So a drop of water, you could easily get running around in the snow.
Yeah. And for everyone listening, we did not even bring up Gremlins when we sat down to do this podcast.
No, it's just, I watched it the other day. You know, like on the big part of the screen, when you go to the Fire Stick, it has like advertisements for movies. I'm like, oh, Gremlins. It's like, hell yeah, it's Christmas time. My whole point, though, was Christmas movies. Let's get back on that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Gremlins, I didn't mean to shit on you. I love the movie. And I had a couple more things that I was just kind of like, what? But that's the 80s for you. There was a lot of weird,
Yes.
plot holy stuff that they didn't really think about.
Because
Like
kids
they
were
do now.
watching them and kids don't care.
Kids don't care. Yeah. When you said kids, it made me think of this, and I thought it was funny. I listened to Kevin Smith's podcast, and the guy that he's kind of like their tech guy on the show. They call him Bamf Man because he bamps in and says stuff. He was talking about he's got Peacock, but not the paid version, so it's got commercials. And his daughter's like 3 or 4 years old, and she watches Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on there, and she was watching the Turtles one day, and it cut to commercial, and she went, "Where'd the Turtles go? Why is this playing something else?" And he had to explain to his daughter what a
commercial was.
How crazy is that? Is there going to be a time where, I mean, you have to have advertisement to generate revenue.
I remember.
We're in the streaming world where you pay to not have
I
commercials.
remember we was
on.
watching something on live TV one time. You had to say live TV to get the reference.
Yeah.
And Carol was little, and a commercial came on, and she said, "Fast forward it."
But you couldn't because it was
Because
live.
we couldn't, because
You had to explain
it's not on the DVR. It's just on.
Yeah, skip through this.
Yeah.
Like, nope, can't. I don't know if live TV should ever go away though, because sometimes I still like the experience of quote unquote flipping through the channels.
Oh yeah, you still got football season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I like having the local channels, and that's hard to do. If all you have is Fire Sticks and stuff, that's hard to.
But even if I have a program that I watch on a weekly basis, that I don't, because you can't, you have to, because you'll get a spoiler. I'll still say, all right, our show's coming on. Hey, let's do this right here for about 30 minutes where we have some fast forward time.
Yep.
So I'll still do that. So,
Yeah, when I had DirecTV, Monday Night Raw is 3 hours long. Well, we would be like cooking and
Yeah.
all that stuff. It would come on and I'd pause it intentionally
Just
for
get
like
some
a good solid half
hour.
hour for us time to finish cooking our food and everything, and then because they do a lot of commercials in 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that's why they went to 3 hours, to get more advertising money, obviously. So anyway, yeah, I would intentionally pause stuff like gratuitously throughout just to fast forward commercials. So what are your favorite Christmas movies off the top of your head?
I guess to go on from the most the Santa Claus movie is a really good Christmas with
Which one?
Tim the Tool Man.
Oh yeah, is that where he actually had to be Santa
He
Claus?
had to be. That's a really good.
Like we were shaving and it would grow right
It'd
back.
grow right back. That's a good new modern.
Yeah.
It came and it sticks. I think they actually made a series. I think it's the second season coming out on Netflix now of the Santa Claus.
Who was it that was in the one? I get a lot of these Christmas movies mixed up because a lot of them have the same kind of. We got to save Christmas.
Save Christmas.
But they were going to go on a cruise and skip Christmas, and then they decided not to. Dan Aykroyd was in it, and what's her name from Halloween? Jamie Lee Curtis. was the wife.
I don't know that one.
You don't?
No, I don't know. It's not ringing a bell.
Christmas with the Kringles, maybe? Is that it?
I actually haven't seen that. I've heard the name, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm
I
trying to
like-
remember who was the. I thought Tim Allen was in that.
But I like Santa Claus. I guess the classic
guess
ones.
so.
The classic ones I like. I like It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, that's a classic that I don't mind watching.
Not big on A Christmas Story.
You know, I hate to say it, but is that the one where you'll shoot your eye out?
Yeah, not big on that one.
I think that one's a little overrated. I don't hate it, but
Like I never really liked it, but people love it. I don't.
did you not like that show? What do they call it, with Alfalfa and Spanky?
The Little Rascals.
Little Rascals. Did you like it?
Yeah.
For some reason, it reminded me a lot of the Little Rascals. It had a vibe.
Oh, well, I don't know. They're like 40 years apart in timing.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, Alfalfa from Little Rascal was in It's a Wonderful Life.
I think I'm mixing up 3 movies here because there's a movie called Christmas with the Cranks. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, it's Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis. I was right about that. It's actually pretty good. It still has a lot of the cliche stuff.
I'll have to check it. I'll watch it. It's got some good actors in it.
Yeah. But they decided they were just going to skip Christmas because their daughter was like going away somewhere or wasn't going to make it or something. They're like, well, let's just book a cruise. And everyone's like, what? And then she decided at the last minute to come home. And that, like, Dan Aykroyd was the over enthusiast neighbor. He was like all into Christmas, had his yard decorated like to the tins. And like they decided, oh shit, now we got to do Christmas last minute. We cancel our vacation, and then everybody's chipping in trying to help them save Christmas.
Save Christmas.
Everybody's got to save Christmas. For me, a big one is always going to be Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, Scrooge's good.
That's a great movie.
There's a animated version of the Christmas Carol on, I think it's on Netflix or Max, and it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna watch it.
Me and Kelly talked about, of course, Christmas Vacation.
Yes, I like Christmas Vacation.
It's funny. That's one of those movies. Every time I watch it, and I watch it a lot. Every holiday, like if we have a Christmas party, I've got it playing on the screens. But every time I watch it, I find something new. And me and Kelly were talking about. He brought up the fact that there was a cut post-credit scene.
Oh, really?
In that movie, you remember like there was like a Santa Claus or something that got launched.
Oh yeah,
into the air.
Yeah.
And then the credits go off or come on, and then at the end it shows that Santa Claus crashing through the roof of the neighbors.
Okay.
They were fussing with the whole
fussing
movie.
with.
Yeah, then they cut that. It didn't make it to the final.
I was always. Now I'm not a Will Ferrell fan as far as movies.
You gotta love Elf.
That's the thing. Because of Will Ferrell, I never watched Elf.
Oh, okay.
Like I never watched it because of him. I actually watched it. They had like a marathon last year, and it was on. And I was like, "This." So I actually watched Elf, and yes, Elf is It's a good one.
Yeah, that's one of those movies that was like Step Brothers. I watched it and liked it, but didn't realize how much I liked it until I realized how much I was quoting lines from it.
It's kind of like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, you're quoting lines like crazy.
I mean, I would say the number one movie of that is Napoleon Dynamite, because you watch that movie, it's like, what did I just do?
What year did that come out?
And you had to tell everybody, let me tell you about this dumb movie I watched, except for this one funny part.
Oh, it was like Dazed and Confused. There was a lot like that are like that.
Clerks is, for me, I know y'all love Clerks. Clerks is like that for me. I mean, it's got some funny stuff in it. I didn't like the movie like y'all did.
No, I love it.
But
me and Kelly watched it recently. Like, if we sit down and talk about Clerks long enough, we'll wind up watching it.
You'll wind up watching it.
Because it's easy. It's like, it's not a long movie. It's almost like empty calories. It reminds us of when we like worked for Piggly Wiggly or any job like that. Like any of your high school jobs, you can cut and paste that into the kind of behavior from the student. I mean, the customers and the clerks. Like,
so I'm one of those weird people who like Clerks 2 better.
I liked Clerks 2. But Clerks is just a classic. I'm trying to get Alicia to watch it, and she doesn't seem very interested. And I don't think she'll think it's funny either.
No, she won't.
Some of it's inevitable. Because I told her, I was like, you worked at Piggly Wiggly, right? She's like, yeah. I was like, well, then you should at least get it.
Yeah, she'll understand it, and she'll laugh at some of the the funny stuff.
But she won't see why.
She won't see
we
why
like it like we do.
Like we do. No.
So let's see, Scrooged, Christmas Vacation, and on Christmas Vacation, Leonard is Russ, Leonard from Big Bang Theory. Way before Big Bang
Oh,
Theory.
okay, yeah.
Like a young Leonard is Russ. That's another thing me and Kelly talked about is like they changed Russ and what's his sister's name? Audrey.
Audrey. Yeah.
They changed them every movie.
Yeah. He was Anthony Michael Hall one time. That guy who was in like all those 80s movies.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, but they did. So anyway, yeah, Die Hard is up there for me. But probably the two must watch would be, I watch Scrooged every year. Scrooged is like my Halloween and Friday the 13th Part 1 for like Halloween season.
I know I've told you this before. Scrooge, when they're doing like the little scene of what's the Scrooge character's name? What's Bill Murray's character's name?
Oh, Jesus. Don't get me to...
Don't edit this pause out later.
You know what's crazy is like I even know his nickname is Lumpy. You know that the girl called him Lumpy
Yeah.
because he bumped his head.
Well, the one who his brother in the movie,
Yeah,
they're showing him open.
Yeah.
They are there, and he's talking about his brother. That's his real life brother. In
that's
that thing.
right. Yeah,
Well, we went to on vacation a few years back. It's St. Augustine, Florida. We went to it's a big golfing themed resort. We went to Bill Murray's restaurant. It's a pizza place. Well, not a pizza place. It's called Caddyshack's, and they had pizza and other. I guess it's an Italian-ish place. But we ordered. The kids ordered a cheese pizza, and Bill Murray's brother brought our pizza out. The guy from Scrooge.
Oh, that's what you've told me that
Yeah.
before. That's really cool. I can't believe Scrooge was 1988.
Oh.
It really holds up.
Yeah,
But he played Frank Cross,
Frank. Okay.
and then Karen Allen played his former girlfriend that called him Lumpy.
Karen Allen.
Yeah, she was in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, I was going to say she's been in something.
Have you seen the new Indiana Jones movie?
I've not.
Dude, it's good. Don't listen to anything
I've
anybody
never
says.
listened to critics.
Don't even listen to me. Just
I
watch
never
it.
listened to any of those critics on any of that
shouldn't.
kind of stuff. I mean,
Well, see, I liked Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I did too.
I thought it was fine.
I mean, was it as good as the other ones? No.
Yeah, but it was fine.
But I liked it. I mean, it's okay. I mean,
Like I don't know why, but one of my favorite parts is when those dudes were like chasing them and they had those blow dart guns and they had like the poison tip darts and they would blow through it and it would shoot you with the dart and you'd die. And one jumps out and he's gonna try to shoot Indy with it and Indy grabs the other end and blows in it
backwards at him.
I'm like, dude, that is so badass. That was like one of my favorite parts. I guess that people don't really like messing with Shia LaBeouf anymore. Maybe they don't like it because he's in it. But you could have put anybody in that role.
Yeah.
To me, that wasn't like just. I mean, it was a huge part in the movie, but it didn't like ruin it or take me out of it. Really. But yeah, going back to Christmas movies, let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting a major one.
I'm sure we are. Because
Yeah,
I mean, that's not
we didn't
what
really prepare for this. We're just winging it.
we're just winging it.
Yeah.
It's like we got to get a podcast in,
Let's hit record and then figure it out.
and I'm available, and you're available, and
That's rare.
I had McAllen 15.
Hey, even if we hadn't done a podcast, I'd have been perfectly happy with just that.
Yeah. What I
But
call
it's good we're getting it done.
I got. You was shutting the door on your truck as I shut the door on the car, and it's like, let's do a drama and a podcast. So
Let's do it.
yeah.
Decisions were made.
Yeah. That'd be a good Scotch bourbon podcast name, Dram and a Podcast.
Dram on a podcast.
There you go.
Have a Glencairn as like the logo.
Dram and a Podcast.
You and I could do that.
Yeah.
I've watched several YouTube channels where it's just, and that one guy's like real funny that does it. He don't even talk, but it's just people trying different stuff.
He talks, but on some of his other stuff, like you talking about that that dude Ryan.
He does a lot of shorts.
Yeah, that dude Ryan. Yeah,
He'll try anything.
Instagram.
Even if you tell him to try like a White Claw.
Yeah.
He won't be happy about it. And he'll let you know he's not happy about it, but he'll try anything. But he's done everything from like, I guess 18-year-old McAllen to like Old Crow or something.
Old Crow.
I wish I had a better video of me and you drinking that 30-year-old beer. I think it's on our Patreon.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think you can
I
watch.
I didn't know it was on our Patreon.
It's just a cell phone recording of
you
me and
gotta
you
show
drinking
us how to-
that 30-year-old beer.
That thing's more than 30 years old. Yeah, it's more than 30.
One thing we learned about that is totally worth it for the bottle. That's a cool bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Secondly, it wasn't as bad as I expected.
I could tell that beer was a good beer when
But yeah, it used to be a good beer. But beer only holds up when it has a lot of preservants in it, such
Yes.
as hops. There, if you're playing the drinking
Yeah,
game,
hops.
we said hops
Yeah.
3 times now. Well, that's why they started putting hops in beer. Is because it wouldn't. The ship that they put the barrels of beer on wouldn't make it all the way from or to India. To India.
I don't.
Because that's why they call it an IPA.
I've
it's
read.
Indian Pale Ale.
I've read that before, and I've actually quoted that before. But I'm hearing now that might be a myth. But yes, it is a preservative, and I think that's what you're going. Is
They
where-
dumped all the hops in there to preserve the beer.
Preserve the beer, and yeah.
And then they were like, "Hey, this is pretty damn awesome. What'd you
I
put
want
in
the
it?"
India beer, not
So it served 2 purposes. One, preserve the beer, and 2, it made IPA.
yeah. But
It's sort of like the rumor, we don't know if it's true or not, about the preacher that was sending moonshine down the Mississippi River, and his barrel house caught on fire, and it charred some of the barrels, and he was too cheap to get new ones, so he just put the moonshine in there. Well, by the time the moonshine made it down the Mississippi River in the hot summer, the moonshine had absorbed all that char from the barrels.
and that's where oak barrels came from.
Yeah, your bourbons and all that stuff came from, really. Yeah, like all your Kentucky bourbon, Tennessee whiskeys.
yeah.
Everything brown liquor.
Everything brown liquor.
Yeah.
I drank a
But nobody knows if that's true or not, but that's a good story.
Mexican a tequila that was actually brought back from Cozumel that was actually aged in Jack Daniel's barrels. It was fantastic. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
You don't drink tequila, so
I do
But
not.
the Jack Daniel's barrel, man, maybe that will, I thought that might sway you. No?
I'm pretty hard set on it. I drink plenty of stuff. I need at least one that I don't.
Yeah. Make it be vodka, because what's the point?
I like a good vodka every now and then. I got to be in the mood for it.
No.
Like if I buy a bottle of vodka now, it's going to last me a while.
Yeah. What's a good vodka? Johnson & Johnson, isopropyl?
I definitely don't drink any bottom shelf vodka.
Yeah.
No Aristocrat, no Taka. Not going to touch it. But like some of your middle, upper shelf stuff, like Grey Goose, Pinnacle.
Pinnacle's horrible.
Really?
That's bottom shelf.
No.
I would drink Taka before I drink Pinnacle.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can't even smell Taka without gagging.
Burnett's is pretty low on the barrel.
That's the bottom shelf. And I like how in the liquor stores they literally do it that way. Like
That's what it means. That's
yeah,
where top shelf.
that's where it came
that's
from. The better stuff is up higher.
Yeah.
Where it's
Well,
more
you can see
eye
it.
level.
We-
Don't buy this cheap shit down here. Buy this good stuff.
I like Tito's. I mean, if you're going to get a
I like
vodka
Tito's.
or something, Tito's.
I was on a Tito's kick for a while. That's all I drank is if I drank vodka. But then I started trying to because it's not my go-to drink, so I just started exploring around.
Not that I need to get any other kind of hobbies of any kind, but why not? I'm going to get me an Infinity Barrel. And I don't know if you know what that is.
I know what an Infinity Stone is.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I'll paint that on the side of my barrel.
There you
on
go.
the stones. Infinity Barrel is an oak barrel. You can
So
get
I
them.
brought it back to nerd.
You can get them in any size. I'm gonna get like probably a 2 gallon, because if I get a 1 gallon, it won't be enough.
Yeah.
And when I get down to here lately, I know I drink Scotch and I drink Scotch but here lately I've been on a really big bourbon kick, and I've been drinking a lot of higher proof bourbons. So,
What's some of the bourbons you've been drinking?
well, Herb was in a friend of mine. He was in Louisville not too long ago, and he sent me a list because he was going to the distillers up there. He sent me a list of all of the whiskeys that they had there. And he said, which one should I try? So I said, you need to try that one right there, just because I want you to have to ask your waitress or server to get it for you. And it was called, and I've heard of the bourbon before. It's called Chicken Cock.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of a not a double. What's it called? Redundant?
Redundant. And I told him, I was like, just order that just because I want you to order Chicken Cock.
You need that on. Yeah, you need that bottle. If nothing
Well,
else.
he got me a bottle for my birthday.
Who did?
Herb did.
Oh, okay.
So I got a bottle of Chicken Cock rye. It's pretty good. I like when I voxered you and said stop by the house, and it like if Alicia would have been able to drop you off, you'd have got to try the Macallan and the chicken cock. But
You don't travel with the chicken cock.
I will. It's not that it's
Stays at home.
expensive.
I've never heard of it, so it's got to be.
I didn't
like,
want to
what proof
bring
is it?
that
An
much
entire
stuff
bar
with me,
with you.
so I was only
You're
gonna,
like jingling, clanking like you stole a chandelier.
so I only brought one bottle. So you'll have to.
I'll swing by your house
Yeah, you swing by tomorrow when you leave.
when I leave work.
Now you're going to.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You
I'll
swing
come
by tomorrow and you can try some chicken cock rye.
Oh, it's rye, and
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like rye.
Well, it depends on the rye.
Yeah, I didn't like the bullet rye.
I don't like bullet rye at all. I don't really care for Jack Daniels rye, but that whistle pig rye, that piggyback rye you got me, that is good.
Yeah, that was good.
Uh,
I don't know why, because I like the bullet bourbon, just a regular.
Bullet
But I
bourbon's
bought
a
a bottle of
bullet
that
rye.
bullet rye, and
It is
it
horrible.
took a long time to finish it off.
you just got to
I think it got some dust on the bottle.
snow cone and water.
Yeah,
Just
just water it down.
just water it down. It's yeah. But back to what I was saying, an Infinity Barrel. Like when you get down to the, I guess you could say dredges, but I'll show you some videos of when we're taking a break here. You just take a barrel and you just pour your dredges left. Like if you got like a, the bottom inch of a fifth or whatever, you just pour it in a barrel.
Okay.
You just keep doing that until it fills up. Of whatever.
Of whatever.
Of whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then-
it's a blended whiskey. That's what Crown Royal is. It's a blended whiskey.
I mean, are we talking about are limitations here? Like, you're going to include tequila and vodka, or
No, it's just
bourbons? And,
like most Infinity Barrels. You want at least to be 100 proof.
okay.
I probably won't be that strict with it, but 100 proof is a 50% alcohol beer. I mean, whiskey or bourbon.
That's what?
It's 100.
Well, like
proof.
Jack is 40%,
Yeah, so you wouldn't pour Jack in.
so
it.
it's hot.
It'd be warm, yeah. So that means that and you just pour them in there and you just see what you get. There's a famous liquor store that's got one. Like if you buy a bottle and you don't like it, or you want to donate it, and there's been people that would buy, they go into this liquor store and it's a pretty popular liquor store. Like I'll pull that up as a reference. They have a 55. They have a barrel. It's
barrel.
It's a barrel.
A big boy barrel.
A big boy barrel. And they, the people will go in there and buy what they want, and they will buy a 100 proof cheap liquor, cheap bourbon, just to donate to the barrel. And it's a.
And then you do what with it?
They just pour it in there, and they'll get a dram out of it. He's got a little fishing pole with a little copper thief.
Get out of
He'll
here.
he'll reel up a little, and he'll pour them in a little Glencairn.
And it's just a bunch of blended.
It's a bunch of blended ass stuff.
Like, I guess, would Scotch be okay to put in there? too?
I probably would want to keep it. I guess you could,
I usually suck my Scotch bottles dry. Like, I get
but
like
I
every
would want to keep
molecule.
it specific to a.
Like, I'll do them like a ketchup bottle.
You put water in it, squash it around.
Yeah. Especially Macallan. And I guess if you get the last little splash, there's not just going to be cheap bourbon in there. There'll be some good stuff in there.
It's still
too.
sitting in the barrel. If it's been in, like if I have a 2-gallon Infinity barrel, and I actually put a char on it, I don't know if that one probably has got a char on it. You
Yeah.
can char them, but if
It's going to
got
get that flavor.
if it's got a medium char on it, if it stays in that
Well, you know, you
barrel,
can buy them little cheater things that you can
buy
just
them,
drop
but
in
it's
there.
going to have.
It's
It's
gonna be
going to
good.
get better flavor, even cheap. That's why it's cheap, because they didn't leave it in the barrel very long.
Yeah.
That's why expensive. I guess it's better to say that's why it's expensive better than cheap. It's expensive because
it sat there for 12
it's
years
sat there
without
for
making
12
any
years
money.
without making money. And I think if you go up into some of those distilleries, they actually show a cutaway, a barrel of what the level is of something that's been in there 15 years. And you only get out of a 30-gallon barrel, you only get 15 gallons out of it.
Yeah.
So that's why it's expensive. It's not because they think it's special. It's because it tastes good and they didn't get the yield out of it that they normally would get.
That makes me want to get just a very small barrel,
Yeah.
char it, and fill it full of Old
You-
Crow.
you can get a 1-gallon
and-
barrel.
And then just forget
Yeah,
about it for two
you can.
years.
You can actually go buy Bird Dog, which is the white liquor bourbon before it's put in the barrel.
How's
You
that
can go buy
different from moonshine?
Moonshine is just a word for illegal liquor. So
Well, I thought it had to be corn based.
No, moonshine is illegal liquor. It's kind of like moonlighting. Moonshine, and they made
Well,
it
they call
in
it
the
white
dark,
lightning.
and they made it in the white lightning is the same thing. Moonshine is just illegal alcohol.
But it's typically corn
It's
based.
typically corn, but it doesn't have to.
Which
be.
there's corn in a lot of like.
Okay, I'm used to pop tops. I can't open a twist off.
Oh
Could
yeah.
you-
Once you get here's the thing about these. Once you get your momentum started, you can't stop.
can't stop.
Because if you stop, it'll stop at the hard spot. Yeah, that one was tough.
Yeah.
You
But-
see that can over there that I said I was going to have
Yeah.
to shoot? What happened was I was squeezing the can so hard trying to turn it,
you distorted
I
it.
mashed beer up through the
Oh.
lid, and now it's wet,
You
and
can't
I
open
can't
it.
turn it, and now it's so bent that it's just I can't.
Like
even,
you can get
I wasted it.
what Bird Dog I think it's just the white liquor before it's aged in a barrel.
Okay.
Like you can get Jack Daniels that way. I don't know if you can buy it, but I know you can from Buffalo Trace. They call it Bird Dog. That's
Okay.
the word, the
I
term.
learned something today.
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing white Jack Daniels, maybe at the tour. I bet at the
Yeah.
distillery tour. That's
Yeah.
where I saw it.
But you can go out and buy a 1 gallon infinity barrel. Or some people actually don't even use a barrel. They just use a big glass decanter that's huge.
Well, that's when I would put the little cheater.
You can put
things
the
in there.
cheaters in there. Yeah. We
What's
know
the
that.
what's the actual name for that?
They're just oak stave. It's just a stave, I think.
Yeah.
You can actually buy
A
staves.
piece
from-
of charred oak, and you just drop it in there.
You can buy staves. You can buy whiskey barrel staves. People, when they take a whiskey barrel and they sell them for flower pots or whatever,
Yeah.
it's an actual whiskey barrel.
Yeah.
You can break those down and use that actual stave and just drop it off cut them up in little chunks and drop it off in your barrel and, I don't know, smoke a brisket with it. Why not?
There you go. Dude, have you tried the smoked cream cheese?
I have not done it yet, no.
I saw it online, and I was like, well, that's easy enough. Let me try it. All you do is you take a block of cream cheese, and you put your favorite seasoning all over it, like completely coat it in seasoning. Put it in the smoker for about, you turn the volume down on it. I did about 250 for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And dude, it is
Yeah.
amazing. I did 2 blocks for Alicia to take to work for something a long time ago. And ever since then, every time they have a party for their Christmas party,
Smoked cream
I had
cheese?
to smoke cream cheese and and send to them.
I am going to, since we're talking about bourbon and smoking, have you smoked a bourbon yet?
Yeah, I'll let you try the Jim Beam.
I don't remember that.
I put a pan of Jim Beam on, just a small pan, and smoked it. I think I put it on a little too long because not only did it give it the smoky flavor, which was good, but it evaporated too much of it down to where it affected the flavor.
Okay, it's too concentrated.
Yeah, it was too concentrated. I need to revisit that because there's a lot of people that have done it, and according to them, have yielded great results. Because really, all you want to do is get the smoke flavor in it without making it too concentrated,
And then pour it in my infinity barrel.
and then pour it in your infinity barrel. That son of a bitch. All right, we're almost at 45 minutes. You want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
This is so much different than doing it over the internet with Kelly in Houston because the free version of Zoom has a 30-minute time limit.
Oh, okay.
So we
So you get to
have
go
to
for
like
44,
we
yeah.
couldn't do this.
I didn't realize we was going for 45 minutes, and we even really talked.
We haven't
podcast
even
stuff.
got to the podcast yet.
Yeah,
which-
we just been talking about. Well, I ain't been over here since Thanksgiving.
I know.
We
yeah.
haven't got to talk about all our little cool stuff
Yeah.
that we don't talk about on the podcast.
We're just catching up and recording it.
Hey, when I come back, I'm talking about beer.
Yeah, that and that thing you were telling me earlier about that show. and
Oh yes,
stuff.
definitely.
That's
That's the
something-
main reason I come over here and we talk 45 minutes and we ain't even got there
I
yet.
ain't got there yet.
But I'm going to talk about the 200 episode beer I'm making.
Oh. Now they got to come back for that.
Yeah, they got to now.
Well, they're not really going anywhere. We are.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, this is one of those podcastable moments that I don't want to miss. So, okay.
Okay.
I hit record now. Continue.
I was going to talk about this off air because
No. Don't waste it.
I haven't brewed in a minute.
Yeah. We should
So
be ashamed of
I-
ourselves.
I was wanting to brew.
100 O'Clock
and
Brewing needs to
actually,
reopen its
because you've got
doors.
like a ass load of stuff to brew. with.
Yeah. Like, I should be brewing every day.
But I think when I need to do a brew tutorial with you where you can go over that stuff and figure out the nuances of that.
Absolutely.
I'm good. Nuances of that equipment
Right.
to find out how
Because
it works.
the brewing I've done with that equipment don't really count as brewing because I just
No.
had some kits.
Yeah, you just, well, yeah, I mean, it is, still is. And we will get you brewing some beers that don't have pepper in it. So, I'm sorry, that was,
I haven't done that many.
but you know, all the brewing you done had pepper in it.
No, I did. The kits didn't.
99% of the beer you brewed had pepper in it.
Did I brew by myself?
Yes, they had pepper in it.
I'd say 75. I'll give you 75.
Yeah.
That's highest I'll go.
I'm not saying they were bad.
You love the
I'm
ghost
not
pepper
saying they
beer.
were. I actually like the mango habanero better.
You know, Alicia doesn't drink beer,
And she like, yeah.
and I was like, she was like, you need to make some more of that mango habanero. I was like, well, I hated messing with the mangoes.
Yeah.
The mangoes pissed me off, and she goes, I tell you what, I'll do the mangoes.
You know what I got?
And then my dumb ass realized you can buy frozen slices of mango.
You know what I got, Laura?
and just dump in the.
You know what Laura got for her anniversary?
What's that?
A Ninja blender. Yeah.
That's what I got. I love it.
You got a Ninja blender?
I got it dirt cheap.
I didn't know you had a Ninja blender.
Yeah.
We got one that's
I
got
love
the
it.
we got the one that's got the food
You can put peanuts in that bitch and make peanut butter.
Yes, it's got the food processor, slicer, dicer,
Yeah.
mixer upper.
Oh yeah, my
All that
Ninja
kind of
blender,
stuff.
like it broke
Yeah.
one time, and I was like, no, I'm either buying a new or I'm fixing it.
I think it's a Heliarc welder. It'll weld everything from the cracker dawn to an eggshell.
It slices, it dices.
Yeah.
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 I love my. Okay, we're not sponsored by Ninja Blender, but yeah, I love
If
it.
you want to send me another one, I'll take it.
They're expensive, but
Yes.
that's one of those things that's expensive, but it's worth it.
I got one on the Black Friday sale. So
Because a cheap blender is only good for like making mixed drinks.
margaritas.
That's it. Clint brought a cheap ass blender over here
Margaritas.
that's still here that he made drinks with.
I haven't brewed in a while. I got stuff to brew at the house. I can roll out of the bed in the morning within a matter of an hour. I can be brewing beer.
you keep like you have a brewery
Like,
refrigerator with hops.
I got
and
grains, I got hops, I got everything.
grain
needed.
meal?
All I need is motivation, and that's
Yeah.
it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing the podcast. If I talk about it enough, I'll get that.
It holds you accountable.
Get that itch and the accountability thing.
Yeah.
Now going back to the
We all fall into a rut. You know, we talked about that. We fell into a big rut with the podcast.
with the podcast,
with the band.
we couldn't get going with the podcast.
We're finally getting our momentum is something that's easy to maintain but hard to achieve.
Yes. And
Once you get momentum, it's easy to
it's
keep
easy to
it.
keep
You just fan the flames.
So you've-
if you let that fire go out, it is really hard to get it started
it's-
back. And that's with everything.
I know. To some of the listeners, brewing is probably just one of those oh my god moments when it starts being talked about, but it's basically my contribution to the podcast. But when you're
But
brewing,
it's your area of expertise.
when
for
you're
sure.
brewing and you're brewing a lot, it's easy because everything's always
On
clean, everything's always on hand, everything's always up to date, everything's always on point. When you stop for a year, everything's
Got spiders in
gets
it.
spiders in it. It gets a little dusty.
Spider-lager.
You find out you got a little mold on that one because it didn't get clean as well as you thought it did the last time. So you have to re-clean all that stuff, and you're just like, well, damn, I don't feel like doing it. And then you just do that, and you get in that rut with any kind of hobby, like
Anything.
whether it be my disc laying in the yard,
Yeah.
or
Did you want to look for that disc the other day that you lost out here?
brewing, or
Because the bamboo died down a little, or the foliage
Yeah.
around it died down, and I went through there looking for it. But now there's too many leaves.
Yeah.
I need like a disc golf detector.
yeah, I do too. A lot of people. You invent one, you will make a lot of money.
Something that can detect plastic. Oh, no.
But it's one of those things. But once I need to brew a beer, regardless of what it is, just to get back into a routine of
Yeah,
brewing beer.
you need that first step.
Yeah,
Your journey
So,
of 1,000 miles.
I was thinking I needed to do that while I'm off. I'm off from now until January the 2nd. I have plenty of opportunity to do it.
Jealous.
I just need to do it. So, while we're talking about our 200th episode, and like I said, my contribution to this thing is beer, and we like our milestones.
Yeah, I like your idea and where you're going with it, or at least where I think you're going.
So
with
I
it.
need to brew a beer with the dedication of the 200th, and I guess that I was going to. We've done a barley wine one time. We really love that barley wine. It's labor intensive. It's time consuming. As far as aging, not really the process is the same as a blonde. It's just you have to store that beer for the minimum
6 months.
of 6 months or it's not a blonde. It's not what it is. It's not what you brewed. So if you brew a barley wine,
Barley wine needs a lot of age.
It's not an age.
Do we have any left
No.
of the? I
No,
didn't think so.
we drank it all. Actually, I think the last person who got that, he better listen to this podcast. He's Andy Jaco. I think that's the last person who got the last little remnants of a
okay.
bottle. I think he does listen. Shout out to Andy Jaco.
What's up, Andy? Thanks for listening. And if you don't listen, start listening because
Start
we mentioned your
listening
name.
because we just mentioned your name. We'll tag him in the podcast post.
I try to do that. If I mention somebody's name,
You would we'll try-
with or without their permission, I try to tag.
We'll just tag
them.
them. But I want to do a barley wine. The whole issue is you got to let that beer sit in a vessel of some kind for a lengthy amount of time. So we have plenty of vessels now. We have plenty of extra kegs.
We got plenty of time.
We got plenty of time, so I can brew a 5-gallon batch. And the cool part about brewing a barley wine is you, not to get too nerdy into the lingo, you can party guile that beer, and the second runnings off of it makes a decent pale ale.
Very decent.
So
Because you got such a high grain bill.
because it's such a high grain bill, we can do a second running and we'll get 2 beers out of one being a barley wine and one a pale ale, and the pale ale will be ready in 2 weeks. So
For the 200th episode?
for the 200th episode, I don't know. Then that'll be.
So let me put this together, not to bury the lead here, but just to make sure I understand your idea, because if this is your vision, I'm in like 100%. Okay, you're wanting to make a barley wine that rests until episode
That's where I was
250,
I was thinking. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
275.
250, 275, 300. I mean, it depends on where
But the second runnings from that barley wine that we make,
we drink within 2 weeks.
we drink on the 200th episode.
I don't
So
think
it's
that won't be ready in 200.
You don't think? If we made it like in the next couple of days,
No, I mean, you want to do.
I might have to delay the 200th episode, like the first week of January.
I would need.
I didn't promise it was going to drop January 1st. I just want the first episode, the 200th episode, to be the first one of the new year.
I would say we will drink it 210.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do the 200th episode beer on episode 210.
Yeah.
And then the barley wine, we'll just have to play that by ear. It depends on how many episodes we release. Because if you say we're going to drink it at 250, I'm going to make 49 5-minute episodes.
Well, then it wouldn't be a barley
yeah.
wine.
No,
It'd be
I'm just joking.
a double IPA.
Yeah, or maybe an imperial.
So I'm thinking, would you say a year? And let's just say
I like what we did last time. We tried it at 6 months. We didn't touch it for 6 months. I don't
we
think.
didn't touch it. We touched. We drank
And then
it.
and
We
after
drank
the
it.
6 month mark, we
We
started
left it
cheating a
alone.
little.
We forgot. We
But
forgot about it for a while.
That's the best thing to do.
Yeah. I'm say we got
I got attic space now. If you want to stick a keg of it in my attic.
it would be great for the winter months, but we have to pull it back down in the summer. Actually, no. I mean, what the hell? I mean,
It's a air compressed tight system.
it's just not. It's not going to affect it in any kind of way whatsoever. I say we stick it in your attic and leave it there until not this year's Comic-Con.
And here's the
but
thing you
next
don't have to
Tupelo
worry
Con.
about.
What?
Me getting up there and sneaking some because I'm too fat to climb up that rickety ladder.
Okay.
So I have to make Tara go up there to get stuff up and
We got
down
Tupelo
for me.
Con coming up in March. I say we make the beer, set the beer up and get it fermented. And after we get it fermented, we put it in a keg, and I'll pressurize it, and then we'll sit in your attic until the next Tupelo Con.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
And I'll hook you up with that big. I say it's complicated. It's above my pay grade, but it's probably easy for you because the way you cool your wort off makes sense to me.
Yes.
This has a reverse flow with the
It's,
cold and the hot water.
Yeah.
That goes at the same time.
Yeah.
With the beer going through it and all, like it's crazy.
It requires pumps.
2.
2 pumps. Yeah.
There's at least 2 pumps involved,
pumps.
and I have them.
Yeah. You got both pumps?
I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you don't, I got one.
We'll make it happen. Because being that that's above my pay grade, it's a very great piece of equipment that I don't want to just sit there and go to waste. So
And,
it'd be better off in your hands because it'll actually get used. Because you know what I'm going to do when I brew beer by myself, pepper or not? I'm going to let that son of a bitch sit till it cools off, and then I'm going to pitch my use. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm that lazy.
Even with the Mississippi water, like right now, I can use my inversion chiller and cool a beer off fairly quick because
Yeah.
the groundwater's cooler.
Oh yeah,
colder.
Well, I know that because I have tankless water heaters.
Yeah.
and I can see a significant difference because it's flash heating
Yeah.
ice cold water.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting hotter water as I do in the
Yeah,
summer. So let's talk about man, time flies when we're catching up.
Yeah.
Since we haven't been in the same room and had a lot of conversations about a lot of things we've been watching, tell me about some of the. You were telling me about one show in particular off camera.
Yes. Me and Laura was just sitting there one day just trying to find something. I can't remember what streaming platform. I want to say Apple TV. And it was the
You guys have that?
Yeah.
You should watch Monarch.
Monarch?
Watch Monarch. Trust me. Just do it.
The infield poltergeist.
Yeah, no, that's
the-
something Alicia would like.
It's based on Conjuring 2. It was based on the infield poltergeist.
I'll look it up.
You can look it up. I can't remember the guy's name, but he done. It's an E-N. It's with an E. It's probably
For those,
there. It is.
if those that are listening that don't remember, Poltergeist 2 is, Conjuring 2 was based on that apartment in England
Yes.
where the police came over and they actually witnessed the chair moving. Like that.
Right.
That's not Hollywoodized. That actually happened. There's a police report that says
Yes.
they saw the chair move. The cops did. And they're like, this isn't we don't know what to do with that.
Right.
Y'all need to call the church or somebody because this is, we
It's
saw
out-
it
it's
and
out
we
of our
believe you,
jurisdiction.
but this is, this is outside our wheelhouse.
But it's the infield poltergeist. It's it's from 1977. This guy.
Yeah, it's Apple TV.
I can't remember the name of the group of people that originally investigated, but they send people. But there's an England group of
Paranormal
people,
investigators.
Paranormal investigators. That's the generic version.
And they worked with Ed and Lorraine
at
Warren
some point, yeah.
in the movie.
in the movie.
But this was the team
This is the
that
team.
wasn't Ed and Lorraine that
It's-
was working
yes.
with them.
It's the
It
team.
was
that-
actually there before them.
Right. And he recorded like 200 hours of everything. I would say the poltergeist, but he recorded everything. Well, like even when he was off site and he was talking about it, he recorded. And this show on Apple TV, but it's a few episodes. I want to say 6 or 7 episodes. They make a set. They hire actors to play all the parts of the show, and the people are actually voiced. They're not reading a transcript. They're not learning a line. The actual audio you hear is the recording. They're just lip syncing, basically. I guess that's the word.
So for the audio, they're using the actual tapes, but
actual
for the
tapes.
visual, they're
Actors lip syncing. They're actors lip syncing to the actual audio.
That's actually pretty cool.
of the time.
That way you know it's real.
Oh yeah, and it's absolutely correct because you think, no, they're really good at that. There's no way, but there, in some parts of it, you can see the timing's off, and it's like a bad dubbing.
Yeah,
There's
they're
some-
using the old reel to reel.
But it's actually look up the actual show that's on Apple TV.
It's right here.
Okay, but it's a really cool show. It goes into the whole details of it, and that guy lived for a long time.
Season 1 is so far it's got 4 episodes out. Looks like, which I don't have. I don't have this, so
You don't have Apple TV, but it's a really good show, and I like the documentary because I remember that from The Conjuring 2.
there's also I noticed when I was looking for this on. If you're into this kind of thing, the Infield Haunting is on Prime Video that came out in 2015.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that. I have to check that out.
I hadn't seen it either.
But they actually they actually have interviews from the woman, the 11-year-old girl.
The word our voice changed and stuff.
Where they actually have an interview with her now grown.
Oh yeah.
Like from 2023. She's, I don't know, just shy of 60 maybe. I don't know if she's.
Yeah, one thing that was compelling to me, and Alicia got me into the whole Conjuring stuff because you know me, I don't really like.
You don't
demons.
like new. The Conjuring's good.
I don't like demons.
Oh,
Demons are too real.
you really don't like modern horror movies.
Well, I mean, The Exorcist screwed me up bad as a kid.
I wanted to talk about
It ruined
this.
my childhood.
I remember what I wanted
in a
to
lot of ways. If it wasn't for Batman, my childhood would have been terrible. Just because of Exorcist. But no, seriously, like demons. I grew up in church, so demons are too real.
Yeah,
like,
demons are real.
Like did Freddy, Jason? No.
That's just make believe.
Yeah, that's just
To
that's it's just fun slasher horror. It's not real.
well,
But with demons, that's a little
a little too
real to me. Like
Yeah.
I could watch a Freddy movie and go to sleep and be
and there's
fine.
no problem.
If I watch a demon movie, I want to watch it during the day on a
Yeah.
park bench,
That's what,
and then watch 9 comedies and then go to bed.
I'm the same way. Religious scary movies scare me. Like Stigmata was a really big one. Like I don't
Yeah.
even classify it as a horror movie. That no, that's a real movie. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
no, that's drama, and that's not a horror movie. That's a drama movie. I'm not watching. You remember Stigmata?
Oh yeah.
That's a good movie.
Whenever
it's
she
real.
starts speaking Latin
I don't know
and shit to the priest, I was like, oh no.
I'm good.
I'm-
But it's
I'm
kind of
out.
like everybody hated the movie. Well, like actually, there's mixed. Like there's love it or hate it, like Blair Witch Project.
Yeah. I thought it was great.
I thought it was great.
It-
And everybody's like,
because
"Oh, it's stupid." I was like, "Okay, watch it and go camping."
If you watch it, yeah, true. But if you watch it right now, and let's say you're 22 years old, you're like, "What is this shit?"
Yeah.
But when me and you watched it, internet was just getting started.
Right.
You couldn't Google stuff. You couldn't Google, "Is this real?"
Is this real?
I mean, you kind of figured it wasn't, but you weren't 100%
That
sure.
was the whole basis of
It
why.
kind of felt real.
It's the whole basis of why Texas Chainsaw Massacre was such a big hit.
100%.
That fake
That thing, the
newsreel
dialogue at the beginning.
At
yeah.
the beginning,
I was
it
like-
freaked people out.
I was like, this shit happened, dude.
yeah. Oh my god, it's real.
Like they did the best lying anybody's
Ever.
ever done. And to find out later on, there is a version of that is real, but it's very far removed from the source material,
It's
which is
based
Ed
on the
Gein.
same guy as Ed Gein.
Ed
It's
Gein, yeah.
Psycho, same guy.
Yep, Norman Bates, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and shit, who else was it? It wasn't Freddy or Jason, but there was another big one that they. I know there's been a lot of songs of
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter. There's been a lot of musicians that do like a lot of, there's a the band Mudvayne. You probably don't listen to them much, but you've heard of them. They have a song called "Nothing to Gain" and it's spelled Gein
okay.
or however you spell his name. And it's about him.
I like maybe 4 or 5 songs from Mudvayne.
I think if you listen to this song, and I'll play it for you before you leave if you've got time. But I'm gonna pull up the lyrics.
Could you make it a song of the? Can you play it in a track?
Sure, not enough people listen to this for us to get flagged for
Flagged.
copyright infringement.
Like I'm thinking, so far what we talked about, like
it's a Christmas
the
episode.
the logo needs to be like a Volkswagen Beetle with a gremlin with a Santa Claus hat on.
I will put something to do with Gremlins on the thing, just so people know I wasn't shitting on Gremlins. I've got a problem with those 3 rules. We need to tweak that a little.
Yeah. Who's editing this podcast?
Me.
Oh, okay.
The only ones right now that, he does Kelly does all the mobile ones, as we call it, when we're on site somewhere. But he did have to do whichever one. We recorded a podcast and I left to go to on my
The cruise.
So he did that one. I think it was 197.
Yeah.
But how did we get to this?
I don't know. We're talking about
I had another.
talking about
point to make.
demons.
Oh, this is what I was going to say about this case. Again, because I'm not into demons, Alicia brought me into the Conjuring world, which they are great movies,
Yeah.
and they're grounded in truth. Because Ed and Lorraine Warren are real people that actually existed, and they did work for the Catholic Church. Ed was a demonologist, and the Catholic Church recognized them in such a way to where if there was a demonic possession,
They were
case,
authorized to do.
they are the ones that were called in to say, "Hey, find out if this is for real." And if it's for real, then we'll see what we need to do to get involved. If not, they used them to vet their cases.
Right.
And that's real. They were on the payroll for the Catholic Church. So what happens is, like every Conjuring movie that we watched, me and her would do like research and stuff.
Okay.
And after that one, this is part 2 on this Enfield haunting. we pulled up a YouTube interview with her, the girl, and one thing that she said that really resonated with me on like whether this is real or not, she brought up a point, and this may not be the case now, but she was like, I didn't make any money off of this, so why would I fake it?
Yeah.
Like now, from when did this happen? In 77? Well, it didn't get national attention until The Conjuring 2.
Right.
And now people are interested in the case, but from like 1970 to 2000 and whatever, she didn't make any money off of that. So it's not like you know what I mean? It's like, if I'm going to say Bigfoot kicked in my front door, you know, if I'm going to lie about something crazy that happened with me, I'm going to want to like get the news involved. I'm going to sell some books. I want a TV deal. You know, you try to capitalize on it. But like her take was like, this is something happened to us and it sucked. And if we faked it, then tell us why. It's not like we made money off of it. Yeah. It actually kind of ruined our lives.
I want you to. I watched the Enfield haunting. You watched that documentary. Basically, it's a documentary.
Oh, definitely.
Watch that documentary and then afterwards you.
I'll have to wait for Alicia because she'll definitely want to watch it.
Yeah, because she'll want to watch it too.
Yeah.
And you can get yours and Alicia's both perspective on it.
It just hit me. We're podcasting on Christmas Eve talking about demons.
Well, it's probably
Merry Christmas.
To go back to your demon and since you brought it up, and I remember now when I was listening to the last podcast, y'all were talking about the new Exorcist.
Yeah.
And have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's
I will though.
It's the reason why
Christmas.
The reason, yeah. Hey, it's what we do. I was wanting to know why they had to buy the rights and all that kind of stuff.
Did you remember how much I said they spent?
I can't remember what you said.
It was a lot.
Because it's directly related to the last Exorcist. It's
right.
Basically, I don't want to give too much away from the movie, but it's basically proclaiming it's the same demon.
Okay.
So, it's very good. We watched it, and it's actually got the mom.
Well, I read and I said it on the podcast that Linda Blair, is that just a cameo she does?
Well,
would that be a spoiler to say?
Basically, it's a spoiler, but yeah.
Okay.
But the mom, the lady who played the mom in the original, she's a main character in it. So, and another one that y'all saw, the Pope's Exorcist. This is actually pretty good too.
I've seen it.
It's like the Exorcist meets Goonies. Okay. Yeah, but it's really good.
The connection that gets to what I just looked up was, I just started watching Supernatural.
He's in it a lot.
Talk about being late to the party.
Both of them. There's another guy. That's
Linda Blair. The connection was, I thought about Linda Blair because she was in it, but she played a cop.
Yeah,
like an FBI agent or a policeman, and they made this underhanded like reference, like something about throwing up pea soup or something. Like they did the whole reference thing on there. I thought was hilarious. But also Chad Lindbergh, which is a real pop culture alum. I didn't realize because he said on there that he was in Supernatural, but he wasn't just in Supernatural.
He was in Supernatural.
He was a major player.
This is the thing. I can't believe. I mean, my sister, I get. But I cannot believe you've never watched Supernatural.
I thought it was something. Yeah, I thought it was something.
Vampire Diaries, teeny bopper shows.
Yes,
it's a pretty good show.
It is. Oh well, I'm on season 3 or 4 right now.
It's a good show.
It is. I agree.
100%.
I'm sold.
I want to say that.
And we just stopped by y'all's condo on our way back from our cruise,
and it was on.
And Alicia was like, "What is this?" And you're like, "You never heard of Supernatural?" I was like, "I thought Supernatural was something like my daughter would watch, like Riverdale or something like."
It's good.
What was that other show? Forced something that all the teenagers like. I just thought it was a teeny bopper thing, like a soap opera, and it kind of is, but it
kind of is, but it's a little
because it deals with supernatural stuff.
It's the 16, 17-year-old show, not a 14, 15-year-old show. If that makes sense.
But they got a cool car and they play cool music. Like most of the money they spend on that show is the licensing rights for the music they play.
the first few seasons I watched of it was on DVD because I borrowed it from a friend of mine, the DVD collection.
Yeah.
And there's some excerpts in there that you can't get. The Dean character in there, you can
He
get.
was Soldier Boy on The Boys.
Yes, he is. And he's also the real voice of Batman from Christian Bale. If you really want to think hard on shit,
I need to think hard on shit.
I'm Batman. Come on, Sam. It's the same damn thing.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
It's the same exact
Hey,
thing.
and you get to see a young Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh yes.
Like 20 years before Negan.
But in those, there's some bonus footage of stuff, and that the character who plays Dean is singing, doing like a video of like AC/DC Back in Black, and it is absolutely hilarious.
I don't see how they get.
And
It must be different for TV shows than movies because
Yeah.
there's no way they could afford
Oh no. Oh right.
the licensing rights to put those songs in.
That character that plays Dean, when we went to Austin, Iron Maiden, when we went to Austin, he's from that area, and he actually has a brewery out in the outskirts of Austin. And I went to a lot of breweries in Austin, not to bring beer back up into the picture, but we was talking about a person, and he has a brewery out there that I really wanted to go to, and because they said there's a 75% chance he's there.
Oh wow!
It's not like he's just like he puts his name on it.
Yeah,
There's he's really involved with the brewery.
like every celebrity has their own vodka
Yeah.
or tequila or perfume, and they just slap their name.
It's
on
one
it.
thing having like a beer name, like Metallica's got a beer, Iron Maiden's got a beer. Every celebrity's
We
got
need
a
to try that Iron Maiden beer. I've tried the Metallica beer.
They say it's good.
The Metallica beer it's an IPA,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't let me take the can home.
All the whiskeys, I just stuffed it in my pants.
If I'd have known they were going to stop me, I would have.
But I can't remember his name. Pull up Supernatural if I think about his name. I know that Jared last name I can't pronounce person, but I can't remember his name. I'll know it as soon as you put it up. But he has a brewery in Austin, Texas, and me and Laura didn't get to make it out there. Jensen Ackles, and Jared patted deck.
Yeah,
I said that exactly right, didn't
I think so. Well, my thing is, I can't believe now that I watched Supernatural, I was face to face with this guy, closer than from me. to
oh,
you
yeah, and you had no
interviewing
idea.
me, and I didn't say shit about Supernatural.
And
like now,
you? You have so many questions.
I would have a million Supernatural
You know what
questions
else?
for him.
The
It's not like we couldn't get him back. He had a great time.
the guy,
He's got a real pop culture shirt.
the smallest guy. He was on it too.
A lot of people have been on that show, but a lot of people were in like one episode.
What's his name?
This guy was
He's in a lot. He was a character.
Yeah.
He was a reoccurring character. The other guy, what's his? Jeremy Smalls. What's his?
Oh,
The guy from DJ Qualls.
oh yeah,
He was in Supernatural too.
Okay, I don't think have I come across him yet. I'm in season 3.
have.
I must not have.
He's pretty recognizable. He's 6'1" and weighs 110.
Yeah, yeah. I need to go back and that chart is right there on the bar. It goes into that power strip thing. Yeah. Now that I'm watching Supernatural, I'm like, man, I would have reapproached a couple of interviews I've had with people that were on it. And I know a lot of people are like, you didn't watch Supernatural? It's on season like 17.
The last Comic-Con we went to, there was a woman there, and one of her acting bills was she was like a girl on Friends, and Sam and Dean's mom
Wow.
on Supernatural.
Wow.
She's the one who dies in like the first episode.
Whoa. Spoilers from 2007.
I think it's more like 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was there. So she was like not a main character, but the main purpose of the show.
But in a way, I'm kind of glad that I'm late to the party because now I have this show with like a billion seasons that I'm enjoying, that I'm getting to watch. And it's sometimes it's like you have so many options out there that you don't know what to watch. But then sometimes you're like, well, damn, I just finished this thing. Now what do I do? And that was good timing for the now what do I do thing for us to start Supernatural. So
But that's the thing with shows that's been on so long. You're gonna have somebody you've like. Well, if you're, I guess, if in this field, you're gonna come
almost
across
every episode now, I go, "Ooh, I bet I could get them on the
them.
podcast."
Get them on the podcast.
I'm like, "Hey, you remember this when you
Yeah.
were on that show? That's good, right?"
We could probably get Jensen Ackles on the podcast.
Maybe.
Jared Paladaka, maybe not.
It just depends. Some celebrities are very approachable and bookable. They enjoy.
Some love it. Some love it.
I mean, some of them come to us.
Chad,
Like, he saw our setup, which kudos to you for building us a cool ass
we was
bar and
eating,
setup.
and then
He was like, "Hey, I want to be on that show," and he hadn't even seen it yet. He just saw our display,
he wanted to be on the show.
which is great for us. That's easy.
Yeah, we'll have that same setup. That's my Christmas tree stand now. When you leave your Christmas thing tomorrow, stop by the house.
Okay, yeah. Well, I got to get some of that chicken drink.
You get chicken cock.
I think I exceeded the amount of times I could say that, so I just said the chicken drink.
It's actual bourbon made in
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah, you can't help but say the name. It's real.
Yeah, it's what it is.
But it is kind of redundant
chicken cock.
because that's what they called chickens. Well, the male
the
chickens.
first experience I had with some chicken.
That's what I'm saying. Chicken or
Chicken cock.
Or cock.
Is we was
Cockadoodle doo. Is that where that comes from?
no, we was at Buster's.
That's chicken related.
We was at Buster's. You've been to Buster's with me, right?
Oh, yeah.
In Memphis, and they had.
Where did we meet for your birthday?
Huh? What?
No, that wasn't Buster's. Where did we meet for your birthday?
We
That-
met at oh shit, what is the name of that place? It's a brewery. It's an old brewery.
We had those little flights that look like mugs,
Yeah, that's a cool place.
and some people that I won't name might have taken some with them.
I don't know who they are. Markling.
Shameful.
Everybody's like, "Hey, Laura, how big's your purse?"
Again, it
Hey.
sounded like someone stole a chandelier.
And if you didn't hear that with a whisper, that was purse. But yeah, I stayed at the Peabody that night, that weekend.
Jealous.
Man, I love that place.
I do too.
Oh no, we need to go. We need to go again. And you need
With
to
this crew,
The thing it is,
with this regime.
yeah. That place. Me and Laura left a bar to come to that place. I didn't know y'all was coming.
Was it a surprise?
It was a surprise. Yeah, me and Laura. I was going to this brewery in this
I didn't
Memphis.
know that was a surprise.
Yeah,
That's coming.
it's a brewery in Memphis.
So Laura must have planned it.
Laura planned it.
Okay.
And the thing about it is, Laura got sick that day.
Yeah.
The day of my birthday. We went to Memphis at on a third, like when I got off work on a Friday. Went up on that Friday, and then we went out to the Flying Saucer like we normally do in Memphis. And Laura got sick. She wasn't feeling well the next day. So the next day, the whole Saturday, which was actually my birthday, Laura was out. She was down and out. And she's like, "Look, tonight's your birthday night, but right now, I am not capable of celebrating with you. You go do you. And I'm going to rest until it's time to do your evening festivities."
Right.
So I said, okay. So I'd done stuff that I never would have done. I walked all over the Peabody.
I said, "Ma'am, I am tonight walking in Memphis. Was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis. But do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in Memphis."
Like me and you did that night.
We just explored the Peabody.
We
that
just
night.
walked by that, which was awesome. They had
Very.
like old ass.
Oh, you know, somebody somewhere was in a control room watching.
I was
this.
like, look at these
But we weren't doing anything
look at these
malicious.
rednecks.
We weren't doing anything bad. We were just
played in the phone booths.
yeah. We were just like, look at this.
They had these old
oh,
phone
dude,
booth
come here,
banks
look at that.
with the little doors. But that's what I did. I explored the Peabody, and the weekend we was there was one woman who was getting married there, which I was like, we just Googled it. Like, what's it cost to get married? Minimum $30,000 to get married at the Peabody.
Okay.
That's if you do nothing but get married and leave.
Damn.
It's $30,000.
You get to take one of the ducks with you?
$30,000. Well, I was walking around that day, and this woman had a photo shoot of her wedding dress
Like it was a part of the place that I could not walk into because they were photographing her dress.
Without her in it?
And no, she wasn't even wearing it. It was just her dress.
So they rich.
And they had a photo shoot.
Wow.
But I was walking around, and since I couldn't go in there and look at the dress, I walked across the street just to get a beer.
Walking in Memphis, was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis.
The next time we go to the Peabody, we're going where I got a beer.
We need to do that soon.
I mean, it was like, I ordered like a beer and a cheese plate. It was like one of those old cheese plates from like the Rib Cage and Tupelo. I was like,
Still not bad.
but it cost more. But yeah, it was a great place. And then me and Laura went to the Alchemy Bar, and I got some mussels, and they had this absolutely ridiculous bourbon list. And then I left there with the Uber, and we went to Bosco's. That's the name of the place. We went to Bosco's Brewery.
Yeah.
It's not even a brewery. I guess it's a brewery.
It's like a restaurant,
They
but
don't.
they make
It's a
beer.
restaurant, but they make their own beer. But they do not sell their beer outside of that place.
So it's a brew pub.
But it's a yeah.
By
It's
definition, it'd be
it's
a
a brew
brew
pub. They just make their own beer, and they had some good food. Yeah.
You know what's weird
That's
is
when-
technically Live Bait is a brew pub because you can't buy Live Bait's beer outside Live Bait.
I think they get the beer made for them by somebody else.
Okay.
They don't make it themselves.
All right. So what else do we need to cover? I don't want to like go too long, but you know,
I mean, I don't like
also-
long podcasts. I don't know about you.
Dude, I listen to
By the time-
3-hour podcasts.
By the time you edit this out, I mean, how long is it going to be?
Oh, I'll probably edit out about 10 minutes of bullshit. Us saying chicken cock
chicken.
too many times.
Chicken cock. Yeah, I think that's it. We got it covered.
There's not any other shows that we need to talk about that we've watched.
I watched Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's kind of funny. I mean, I'm not saying like it's funny for a DC show. It's actually funny.
How connected is it to the other
I don't
DC
know.
stuff?
I actually have no idea.
Okay.
But it is good. And the kid who plays it's the guy from Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I knew that. Which there's another season of that coming out, right?
Yeah, I'm a season behind right now.
Oh, and Reacher season 2 is out.
I watched 3 episodes.
Good.
I watched the first 3 episodes they put out. And that was pretty good.
Kevin Smith wants that guy to play Batman.
Yeah.
Because you know how he sold it to me? Because he's already kind of Batman without the suit and the money.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, imagine that guy in a nice suit at a big charitable event with a drink in his hand playing Bruce Wayne.
You can pull that guy up.
He
Like,
could totally pull that off.
when he first
He could
started.
be a Bruce Wayne.
He auditioned for American Idol.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
He's a singer?
Yeah, he could sing.
Did I
Wait.
say Bruce Wayne?
You said Bruce Wayne.
I did.
Yeah, he that
Thank you,
that
Maker's
damn
Mark.
Maker's Mark McCallan. He auditioned for American Idol.
How'd he do?
I don't remember. Yeah, it was early on because he's like little. When I say little, I mean little for a guy who works out. But I think he ended up taking his shirt off for Paula
I was supposed to say, like,
Abdul.
unfortunately for him, one of the criteria of making American Idol is not punching somebody. Because they'd be like, all right, your voice isn't good enough, but let's see how you can punch somebody in the head.
But when I
Like, okay, here's
when
your
I first
ticket.
he was playing Reacher, I was not impressed by him being playing Reacher because I remember him from like Blue Mountain State, and he is like a nut. He is like hilariously goofy in that show.
I never watched that.
Yeah, you did not think him being an action guy. He is like goofy funny,
Well, he hit his stride.
like John Cena. That kind of
He
funny.
hit his stride in Reacher, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Put him in all the action movies. Make him the new Arnie. Make him a Terminator.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Oh, speaking of Terminator, we watched a movie the other day. And they had what's the villain from Terminator 2? The
T-1000.
T-1000, the guy who played him.
Yeah.
He was acting in the show.
We had to give him a shout out because Kelly misquoted his name because we were talking about the T-1000.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be Billy Idol that played him.
Billy Idol can't run like that guy.
I'm just saying, but Billy Idol was gonna be the
Oh,
T1000, and he had a motorcycle accident,
Oh, he had a
and then they hired.
Robert Patrick. Well, he was
Yeah.
in a show the other day. It's
Robert
a pretty
Patrick.
good
John Cena's dad and Peacemaker.
It's a pretty good
His
show.
racist ass father.
It's got Mark Wahlberg and Jennifer Gardner. It's a cool show. Well, anyway, Robert Patrick's in the show, and he's like this guy, and they're looking for this guy, and he's like, he got into a hotel room under this name, and his wife's name is Sarah Connor. He goes, well, and I can't remember the other name. He goes, that name, that's the guy from the picture from the 1942 World Series. He goes, who's Sarah Connor? He goes, I don't know who Sarah Connor is. And it was the T-1000 guy.
Okay.
Sarah Connor's from Terminator. That's the woman.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Was he just being silly?
Yeah, it was a show.
Oh, okay.
He goes, I don't know who Sarah Connor is. I was like, but you tried to kill her. But,
Have you seen this person? He did do a good job.
oh, great.
But yeah, if you had
We
listened
done
to
really good till we got that second shot of whiskey in. We done not dropped like 3 F-bombs already.
That's okay. I can edit. I got a heavy hand. Yeah, you should listen to the last episode because just about like Billy Idol said they had like drawn up images of him as the T-1000.
Oh, okay.
And he's been in some movies. And like he has acting under his belt. Come to find out, a lot of it was him playing himself.
Playing himself.
But still, he has acting experience as well as.
He was in The Wedding Singer.
Yep, we talked about that. It was on the airplane, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
It's time to shut this shit down.
We gonna wrap it up, Negan?
Yep.
I don't want to. Let's talk about Doctor Who.
I don't know shit about Doctor Who. Let's call Nickel. I got a friend named Nickel that knows about Doctor Who.
Seriously?
Yep. She says if y'all ever talk about Doctor Who, she needs to be on the podcast.
Well, does she listen to the podcast? Because we've been talking about Doctor Who like crazy lately.
No, she don't. But she
Because
just
this
wants-
is the 60th
She
anniversary.
wants to be on the podcast. We have to tag her in the show now.
Okay.
Like
Well,
Nickel,
Nickel, like the coin?
like a coin. It's
Spelled
not,
the same way?
not spelled the same.
Well,
And I'm not trying to bring up a Green Mile reference either.
I watched the Green Mile. I don't remember that.
Glen Coffee, just not spelled the same.
Oh.
So, yeah.
All right. This is episode 199. I'm looking forward to 200. Like I said, I don't know that episode 200 will drop January the 1st, but it will be the first episode of
2024.
2024. Either way.
Okay.
The first of many episodes in 2024.
Oh yeah, we're gonna double down.
Yeah. We're going to get back to our
That's why I'm not
regularly scheduled programming.
That's why I'm not basing the barley wine on the episode count.
Right, because it's good. We're going to ramp it up. So that might be too much load for the long distance of a barley wine.
Right.
But I like this idea of doing the 200th episode beer with the second runnings. Because you got two
Oh, yeah.
involved. Like the
I'll
second
get,
runnings.
I'll get 2 beers.
The second time we've done 100.
The second time. That's exactly right.
This is our 200th anniversary. We've been doing it 200 years. We do an episode a year. Get my bell ready.
Get your bell ready.
You know, this is Mark II.
Y'all like got a little buzz and got all clanking it already.
I got a buzz. And you want me to tell you exactly how much alcohol I've drank?
A beer.
2 of these. Well,
And
this is my third one. So 2.5 Miller Lights. A dram of
Maker's Mark.
Macallan.
Macallan 15 Double Oak.
A pretty healthy dram of Maker's Mark after that.
Pretty healthy dram.
But we've established that it's 45%.
Yes.
And I got a buzz.
Yep. I've drank a Miller, Macallan the Makers, and a Yingling Oktoberfest.
But hey, it's Christmas.
Yeah. It's Christmas, everybody. Everybody drink hops, 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 hops.
If you're playing the Real Pop Culture drinking game, you'll have a buzz too. Thanks for listening to episode 199 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting from high atop the first and only floor of the Killjoy headquarters at the Killjoy Ranch. Love you, bye.
Bye.
I forgot you did the kissy poo. And why would I call it kissy poo?
I have no idea.
Walking in Memphis, was walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking